So, several hundred years after God gave Isaiah these messages to bring to the people, in Israel, there was this guy named Joseph, and he was engaged to marry a woman named Mary. But Mary was already pregnant. This was no ordinary pregnancy, though, because Mary was still a virgin. This pregnancy was caused by God's Spirit. Well, the Israelites had been taken over by an occupying force from the Romans, and they set up a leader there in Israel. And this guy decided to call a census so that he could count the people to tax them. And the way this was going to happen was that everybody had to go back to their family's hometown. And since Joseph was part of King David's family, King David was one of his ancestors, he had to go back to Bethlehem because Bethlehem was King David's birthplace. And Mary had to go with him because they were married. But once they got there, it was so crowded. There were people everywhere and they couldn't find any place to stay. So they ended up staying in a place where animals were kept. And while they were staying there, Mary gave birth to a baby boy, and she wrapped him up in cloth, and she laid him in a feeding trough, and later they gave him the name Jesus.